Hey, come on, man. Gotta try and get this shit out the way. You got shit to do. 6:30. Play 6:30, then play at 7:15 back to back. Then Jason play at 8:45. You was there all night, man. Glad I'm out though. Glad I'm out. Trying to make this nigga eat something before he go. I'm about to tell mom make it for you. Let me put something in the oven. Birds, you ain't trying to eat nothing? Why? You gonna get tired, bro. You don't put no energy in you. Man, that door, strawberry lemonade, dog. Oh my goodness, that shit goes so hard.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo
Yeah,
Fiesta
this to
Bowl, which,
myself.
of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here.
That'd be great, guys.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go, K3ltys. Seeing you.
We'll give it to the running.
You know how we get down seniors.
They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Red Raiders
Try to use chicken
on
tone.
some tempo here.
You think I'm milking the clock? I'm eating, man.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll give it to the back. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the 3rd down conversion.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here.
Hush, PJ. If you watch my stream, hush.
Option look. Fights off a defender. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Body ain't about streaming here. We like in if I fuck this game up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, breaking through defenders. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Ball handed to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They try to run it with the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Uh-oh. I'm done eating now. And get the job done. Y'all about to get the job done.
Running back with the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention.
Yeah, man. Just taking my time.
I love to see that.
I mean, eating the whole time.
Over the line of scrimmage.
Y'all down there in the whole 1st quarter out, too.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
Come on, bro.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something.
We got numbers? Let's see.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Why not everybody set up for a field goal? I'll take 3. I'll take 3. Wait.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
You go put George right there.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Oh my God!
Gets the ball as he's hit.
He's wide
It's
open.
incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's take now. This is the last one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
18.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
I don't know, bro. No when you pee. When y'all get there.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You gotta tell Queen said when they're there.
Them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside, it's Mills. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion.
Oh my God! No!
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. No huddle now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Yo. What? I can't hear.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws a rocket toward the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to get...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Pass on a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack, because right now it's not working.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only... big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Let's it go on the move, launching deep. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 24, Oklahoma 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the option play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Fourth down now. The Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And that catch is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Defense not pressing this time. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Stretch.